How's it going, everyone? I'm Isle. I have some StarCraft 2 played on the map Royal Blood. First of all, we have this Zerg player from Italy. It is Reynor. His opponent in the opposite corner, our red Protoss player from Germany. It is ShoWTimE. This could be a very fun one because these are two players with absolutely contrasting styles. I guess Reynor's changed a lot, but anyway, let me talk about what I mean. Reynor is very well known for his aggressiveness. He loves to constantly have Zerglings across the map. He's constantly counterattacking and moving his units around. He's aggressive, he's in your face, he doesn't let up. But he has the late game to kind of back up all of his craziness. His late game is mad. He's definitely up there with one of the best late game players in the world. So yeah, if it has to go to a slightly more defensive play, Reynor's learned patience over the last couple of years. He really has, and he doesn't force a game. If he sees that his aggression won't win it, he's very happy to go into that more passive gameplay. Now, the contrasting style of our Protoss over here, and I've spoken about this a ton with ShoWTimE, is the defensive play. ShoWTimE is a very defensive player. He likes to play it safe. He gets his expansions up, builds his army, makes sure that he doesn't take any serious damage, and then he'll overwhelm his player eventually. It is a very hard style to play as Protoss because I feel like Protoss has to rely on, for instance, dealing damage. Now ShoWTimE does try to deal damage, but very seldom with things like all-ins. He will generally kind of build a big army, use some double-pronged attacks, things like that, but not anything too all-in-y or, Protoss trickery, let's say. So we'll see what these two players can do against each other, and yeah, so far everything seems very normal. It's another adept moving across. Yep, ooh, the Lings get in. That's nice. That is very nice for Reynor. It's not the end of the world, obviously, but he gets to be annoying, keep these probes from mining. Loses one Ling. That's alright. And there goes the second one. Alright, so he got a little bit of value keeping them off of the mineral lines. Two drones do fall on the other side. Oof, nice little save there by Reynor. But those adepts do get picked off. Is that worth it? Two drones and three? I don't think so. I actually thought Reynor got a probe on the other side, but it doesn't look like he did. Okay, ShoWTimE's looking like he wants to take his third base. Reynor's going to be annoying, leaving some Lings there. Yeah, Oracle's going to chase it away, but there we go. He gets the probe. That's a cheeky little move there by Reynor, having two groups of Lings. And here we go, round two. Probe. Okay, second Oracle is out. Yeah, that's gonna chase Reynor away. I like that move. Just delaying a little bit. It's not game ending, but it is annoying to have to deal with. Once again, a couple more adepts going across. And this is what ShoWTimE does. Just very little kind of attacks that he does on the sides. Reynor, meanwhile, is now going to be droning up very heavily. He wants to get this third base saturated. Needs to make sure that he doesn't take too much damage here, though. He has got his spores up. A little bit of indecision there, left and right in. Oh, this is nice, catching this mineral line open. 6 drones go down. That's nice. Were a bunch of Lings on this side, but they could not get to cancel. They did get hold of the adepts, I assume. Robo Facility coming up on this side. We have 3 Oracles now. Move this one to the back. Move to the back. Adepts on this side do get found. These Oracles kind of hugging the Overlord. Once again, we go in. Ooh. Yeah, you really needed to move that one to the back. ShoWTimE! Oh, Okay, the Adepts come in. They start picking off workers. The Oracles are dealing with the Queens. Dealing quite well so far. Can't quite get the last one, but that is 5 more workers. ShoWTimE getting good damage here. Not perfect control there with his Oracles, but you know, 13 workers is good damage by the 6-minute mark. Really, it is. At this stage, their worker count, I mean, it's 58 to 61. We have the Immortals coming up behind us, so ShoWTimE's planning to be safe against any roach type of pressures, which doesn't look like it's gonna be. We have +1 melee coming up, as well as the lair. Nothing else too major from Reynor. Now this is scary because Reynor can really step it up. Now we see the Roach Warren. Alright, so there's gonna be a little bit of a Roach Warren attack. Don't think it's going to be all you need. We'll have to see. We will have to see what Reynor does. I love the way Reynor plays. Very exciting Zerg player. Charge coming up, as well as a Immortal. Wow, the Immortal changed a little bit. War Prism. Is it obvious that I haven't casted in a while? I'm messing up the unit names. I'm messing up the building names. But it's all fun. Robo Bay finished. Spire. Okay. We'll see what the Spire's for. Is it just gonna be Mutas? Or is he just preparing for any Stargate stuffs? Disruptors. 6 more gates. Something was flying over there. Look at these. His Oracle's getting good value. How many has he lost? He's only lost 1. And 18 workers killed. That is plenty. Obviously, as we go further, becomes less important to be picking off these 2-3 workers at a time. But every little bit counts. Slowing the Zerg player down is of utmost importance to the Protoss. But then again, you see 14 drones on the production tab. Reynor's playing very passively. He's just blocking an expansion here and there, but not doing anything too crazy. Getting a second Evo, right? That is a second. Yep. He is expanding rapidly. Okay, we see the War Prism with a couple of Zealots in. I love the Stasis Wards over here. Yeah, those Oracles. Oracle openers really are good. It is Mutas. But anyway, yeah, Oracle openers are good for that utility that they do provide. Okay, so the Zealots are getting some worker kills over there. Zergling's finally rushing over to help. Now, the Mutas do find the War Prism. And although this is great for Reynor, this is definitely good for ShoWTimE because he knows the Mutas on the way, and you instantly see Phoenixes. Phoenixes will beat Mutalisks in a one-on-one battle. And Reynor was really hoping to get some damage done with these Mutas, but I don't know how much he's going to get done now. It's going to be Archons, there's going to be Phoenixes. Yeah, I think good scout here. Ah, look. Double Archon in the mineral line over here. Phoenix flying over here. Cannons. Well, here they come. Oh, gotta be careful of this. Trying to pick off an Oracle. Here comes the Phoenixes though. Ah, 2 Mutalisks can fight those Phoenixes. Okay, now instantly into the Greater Spire. Kinda hoping those Mutas did something more, but yeah, doesn't look like they are gonna get too much value. Where are they now? Ah, there they are. But he's gonna keep them around, he's gonna keep flying up and down with them, seeing what he can get done. That's 33 Banelings. Oh my goodness. Alright, Reynor might be preparing for an aggressive attack right now. With all these Banelings, he's gotta be. It is 4 base Protoss versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 base. I knew that number. 6 base Zerg. The Vipers are here. Single Ravensbridger goes forward. Gets rid of the stasis. These disruptor shots are going to be very important. Okay, Reynor. Some good control here from Reynor. Popping those stasis wards, avoiding the disruptors. Adrenal glands so close to done. There's a lot of Archons in here. Oh, those are good force fields. Blinding Cloud comes up, but those force fields. Ooh. Absolutely spectacular. At the same time, a Mutalisk. I'm assuming the rest went down. Did he lose them? I want to check, but there's more going on this side. Yep, he lost the rest. That sucks. I wasn't quite looking. We see the change over the transition to carriers +1 in the air upgrades, in the Cybercore for the air upgrades. Oh my goodness, it's been too long. I should not take such... Ooh, this muta spots these zealots. I should not take such long breaks between casts. Otherwise I just stumble over my words. Also, it is very early in the morning, so I'm going to blame that too. Once again, we see an engagement, a couple of yoinks on the disruptors. They do get picked off. It's a lot of banelings, but it's straight into Archons, because that's pretty much all that the Protoss army consists of. Oh, hello. That was expensive. And now the Zerg army is struggling to get on the retreat here. Oof. Yeah, that was pricey. I mean, a lot of gas lost there for ShoWTimE. And your banelings, great against zealots, great against stalkers. Against Archons, not so much. Good cancel on this side though. Okay. Ooh, drop a lord. Reynor's gonna go for the gold on the one side. He's very baneling heavy, and I don't quite understand why. I guess that kind of works. Oh, he's sneaking some in the mineral line. Ooh, that was juicy. Parasitic bomb on that carrier. It is losing health. Shield battery's gonna come in and save it. That's 19 probes going down. That's some good eco damage. A couple of Zerglings did get into the natural. Okay, how does that look now? Still in favor of the Protoss. Little bit more gas lost here for the Zerg. Banelings are expensive. They are very expensive. Okay, now it's a Roach Ravager Ling Bane attack on this side. Yeah, I don't think this is a good position to attack into. Cannons, good SimCity. Yeah, I don't... Sneaky, sneaky Banelings. Yeah, they're not going to get too much done. Good reactions there from ShoWTimE, being able to pull. Here's, ooh, pick up the Templar, pick up the Templar. Oh, saves that Templar. Oh, trying once again. He does get a couple. Very nice at the same time. Moving in on this base. Getting some damage, but that is 16 more workers that went down to some banelings rolling by. I like that he's put up some static defense here, Reynor that is, because this is a nice position to fall back to. And now we can see Reynor starting to try to pick his opponent apart. Attack on the left, attack on the right, then back to the left. There are 11 corruptors on the way. I'm assuming he's going to get rid of the carriers and then immediately turn them into broodlords. There's a lot of zealots, by the way. These zealots being split. Reynor will see it, but he's got to move his army around. And now it's ShoWTimE's turn to get onto the attack. Reynor maxed out, ShoWTimE not much. Or not so much. Okay, here comes the corruptors. Got to be careful of the storms. Yeah, they can't really engage there without support. These zealots are being cleaned up by the roaches, but this base is going down. Yeek. I'm a little bit worried for Reynor now. This was a good attack here for ShoWTimE. His army is looking pretty solid. This base is probably also going to fall. Yeah, Reynor's just kind of letting it. Is he going to counter-attack instead? Oh, look at the difference in army supply. 134 to 118. There's a lot of Archons. Here's the Broodlords. Okay, the Broodlords are good. There are some Corruptors still to help out against those carriers. This is a nice little move here. Trying to catch it from a second side, but ShoWTimE luckily able to maneuver his army out of the way. That's a ton of Zealots. So many Zealots. Oh my goodness, look at this. 15-minute blink. What? Okay, so the blink is going to be useful against the Broodlords. Allows those Stalkers to blink underneath them. Or to blink to get away from those Broodlings. Reynor's going to try to take the gold on the other side. War Prism comes over. It's going to pick up some of the Zealots, move them into the main. Here we go. Protoss army now rotating around. Going to get a good cancel on this side. Yep. Ooh, that's not even a cancel. That's a full-on destroy. Oof. High Templar. Your army's leaving you behind. There you go. Roach is checking these bases. Zealots come in. This is nice. ShoWTimE is now maxed out. Zealots desperately don't want to be left behind. Ooh, last minute cancel on this base. I actually think ShoWTimE's doing a really good job. He's containing Reynor here on a very low amount of bases. Here goes the Zealots. Can Zealots? Oh, I don't know. No, not quite. I think they might have been able to, but the reinforcements would have stopped them. ShoWTimE's playing a really good game over here. He's being patient. He's just clearing up a little here, a little there. An Ultralisk cavern. Okay. Don't mind the Ultralisks. But there are a lot of Archons. So, you know, that always does make me a little bit worried. But they will be good for run-bys. They'll be good to get rid of Zealots. Any Templar underneath the carriers. Because carriers don't kill Ultralisks very quickly. Okay, Broodlords are finally out. Ooh. Gonna need some more air units to deal with those Broodlords. These Broodlords in this number will get rid of the Archons. Once again, another base gets cancelled. Now, this is the problem with the Broodlords. They're so slow that ShoWTimE's just going to counterattack. Baneling's hitting into those Zealots. So here goes ShoWTimE on the counterattack. And they're finally going to get back. But by the time they actually do get you, ShoWTimE's just going to move his army. He's getting more Stargates, so he is going to transition fully into a nice air army. Oh, good feedbacks there on the Vipers. 2 Archons do get picked off. But here we go. ShoWTimE with the more mobile army is actually rotating out and around the Zerg player. That's funny. That's a weird little interaction you have. Ooh. Ooh, gotta be careful. Ooh, storms and Archons and ouchies. These are 2 difficult armies to control here. I always say it with these 2, but it is definitely true. 6 Corruptors, 3 Ultralisks. How's the upgrades looking? +3 melee. Not the armor just yet. He is getting the... Okay, he's getting armor now as well as the Ultralisk upgrades. Gonna see Reynor pushing into this right side. A recall. What is he recalling? Half the army. This could come down to a big engagement over here. Reynor has moved some Spore Crawlers up into the top here. There are Tempers. Carrier gets yoinked ahead. It's not quite dying just yet. There it does eventually go down. Is this going to be the decisive battle here? ShoWTimE has had to split his army into 2. Tempers are going to try to pick off those Broodlords, while the Broodlords are trying to corner the ground army. Supplies are very even. The Tempers are just not dealing enough damage. And slowly the Protoss army is starting to melt away. At the same time, the second army on this side is not quite able to do enough. This base falls. The Tempest falls. There's no more air units here for ShoWTimE. He is also... He's got no money. I think Reynor might just, with a very wonderful engagement... Oh, this is painful. All those brews are going to go down to some Stalkers. Flying the oracles above. Ooh. Okay, ShoWTimE has lost a lot of supply. Here comes some Ling reinforcements with a lot of Ultralisks. Ultralisks are amazing against Stalkers, if they can catch them, obviously. So Reynor just kind of thinking ahead in this game. He knew his Broodlords were eventually going to be lost. But he got rid of the air army, he got rid of a ton of those Archons. Now he's going to an army that can get rid of the Protoss ground units. Yeah, we're seeing Immortals being pumped out now. After a grueling battle and ShoWTimE making so many good moves, it seems like it's going to be Reynor with this Remax that's just going to do the job. Here we go, Ling's coming into this side. ShoWTimE needs another base, he's not going to be able to get it, but here we go. Ultralisk pushing forward into this army. Oh, the Ling's trying to help out as well. This base is in a lot of trouble. The Ling's going to pick it off. Here comes the Corruptors to do, I don't know what. Roaches, Ravagers, and Ultralisk. These Ultras are hitting hard. Blinding Cloud. Oh, that's very nice. Yoinking the dangerous units away from the Ultralisks. And into those Roaches. GG gets called. What a wonderful engagement there at the end by Reynor. I hope you enjoyed this one. Yeah, this was a lot of fun to cast. Make sure to like the video if you did enjoy it. And subscribe to the channel if you want to see more StarCraft content. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.